the Serpent Hashira Iguro Obanai. This will be a video about his backstory, and I think Obanai has probably the worst backstory out of all the Hashira. It's pretty dark. So Obanai was born into a clan of thieves. This clan and his family also worshipped a female snake-type demon. This demon's lower body was that of a serpent, and the top half more human-like but still had snakish looks with yellow beady eyes, a wide mouth, and a long slithery tongue. Obanai's family would kidnap and sacrifice people they were stealing from to the snake demon, and in return they could keep the riches they scored. Obanai's family gave birth to a male child. Obanai's clan hasn't given birth to a male child in over 370 years. Like, God, what in the heck? But that was until little Obanai was born. His parents were so ecstatic because they were planning on sacrificing him to the snake demon. The snake demon did keep Obanai in a cage most of his childhood. In return for his family sacrificing him, the serpent demon made them incredibly rich. His family would also bring him plates and plates of rich food, but Obanai ended up becoming sick from all of it because of all the different smells and the poor ventilation in his room, which I don't understand why there's poor ventilation when it's a cage. But hey, it's manga or anime. The snake demon took a liking to Obanai since he was a male child, and because of his different color eyes, she would slither around his cage some nights, stalking him and just watching. And as she did this, Obanai was extremely scared, and he couldn't sleep until the slithering sound stopped. Once Obanai hit 12 years old, he got out of his cage for the first time, but it was only to appear in front of the serpent demon. And this also scared the crap out of poor Obanai, because all of those nights she slithered around his cage, he couldn't see because it was pitch black. That makes it even more creepy, doesn't it? So now he's getting his first real glimpse at her, or proper look. She decided he was too small to eat now, and that she'll wait until he's bigger. Then, that is when she ordered her followers to slit his mouth from ear to ear to mirror her own mouth. So she wanted his mouth to look more snake-like, pretty much. I mean, how screwed up is that? The blood Obanai lost from that was collected into a chalice and was drunk by the serpent demon. What a sick lady, or demon lady. Put back in a cell with his mouth slit, now covered in bandages, Obanai was plotting how to escape. He had stolen a hairpin from a relative and tried picking away at his cell to create a way out. He was extremely nervous during this escape plan. And no, I'm not talking about you, Stallone. He was afraid if the serpent demon found out, or even his own family, what they would do to him. The only thing that he could trust was a snake that managed to find its way inside of his cage one day and became Obanai's really only friend. And the snake's name was Kabaru Maru. And to this day, this snake is still his closest friend, and really looks at him as one of his only friends. So one night, Obanai was able to remove a wooden bar from his cage and escape. Since it was at night, the serpent demon took chase after him. As she almost catches up to kill Obanai, Shinjiro Rengoku, the Flame Hashira at the time, appears to Obanai's rescue. So thanks to Shinjiro, Obanai was finally free. Because Obanai escaped, the serpent demon took it out on his entire family, which was close to about 50 relatives, and she killed all of them, leaving but one relative, which was an older cousin of Obanai. She was also saved by the Flame Hashira, and once they were both returned, she despised Obanai and blamed him for their family's death. She would attack him and claw at him in extremely violent ways, while she's screaming at Obanai, saying he should have just let the snake demon eat him. Due to that from his cousin and the incredibly heavy guilt for being born into a family that he allowed to die because of his escape, That all led to Obanai making the smart choice to join the Demon Slayer Corps. He wanted to use this to take out all of his anger and rage on demons. He thought by doing this, he would feel better as a human. If he was out there risking his own life for total random strangers, hoping it would diminish some of his guilt. Man, I didn't realize how haunted Obanai is about blaming himself for his entire family's death, which really was not his fault at all. I mean, it wasn't his fault at all. This would eat up at him daily, even though he has accomplished so much as a Demon Slayer. As time went by, one day Obanai found another Demon Slayer Corps member, a girl, lost. This girl turned out to be Mitsuri, the love Hashira. He helps her find her way, but they end up becoming friends and very close. Obanai enjoys Mitsuri's company so much because it makes him feel like a normal boy, which says a lot, seeing where the poor guy came from. So that is Obanai's backstory, and like I said in the beginning, he does have the most screwed up backstory out of all the current Hashira. There's another one or two that come kind of close, but I don't know, man. This one's pretty screwed up. But that is the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you think of Obanai's backstory. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, I will catch you on the next episode of Daredevil 19, and I will also see you guys later.